Thanks, Grant. My name is Kevin Thorsness. I am the Crop Protection Technical Development Rep for Bayer. Today, I'd like to talk to you about wheat production and some of the important features and concerns that growers need to take in consideration prior to planting their crop. I'm going to talk about three that I think are relatively high importance. First is uniform residue management. Two is starting clean. And three is variety selection. Now let's circle back around and talk about each one of these individually a little bit. Uniform residue management is important because it allows the crop to merge more uniformly. So it's important that you uniformly spread the residue across the entire field prior to planting. This is going to allow for more uniform emergence. It's going to give you more uniform maturity and stand and so forth. And this all becomes important when it comes time to make a fungicide application, for example, later in the season, or when you're going to harvest. You want it to be as uniform a stand and at the same stage as possible. Secondly, when we talk about starting clean, what I'm referring to is a situation where you have as clean a seed bed as possible prior to planting, so that the crop doesn't have to compete with a lot of weeds during emergence. This can be accomplished in a variety of ways. One, you can use a herbicide burn down application with a product such as Roundup RT3, or you could use tillage, or you can use a combination of both. It will basically depend on what operation you use in your farming practice. So that becomes very important as well, like I said, to lead to higher profitability by having a uniform stand because you're not competing with a lot of weeds. And lastly, variety selection. Variety selection is always important, and it varies from farm to farm, and you've got to pick the right variety for your farm. However, in most cases, a balanced variety is the best variety to choose. A variety that has good standability, a variety that has high yield potential, a variety that has good protein potential. And lastly, you want to have a respectable disease protection package built into the variety. All of these things are going to lead to a lot higher profitability and a lot more yield at the end of the day. So with that in mind, I would like to kick it back over to Grant Maring with WestBred, where he will spend a little more time talking to you about how you can improve your profitability on your farm.